peace, and guidance. Today, we will be discussing evil eye in social media. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the concept of evil eye, it is basically the result of envy in one's mind and one's soul. It is the gaze of someone with great jealousy of another, or a multitude of people that has jealousy towards one person. Say a successful person, like take Floyd Mayweather, for instance. He's very successful and he likes to, flex and show off his money and shit like that, but there's a lot of people that's rooting for him that really fucks with him because they're his fans. But there's also a large group of people that absolutely hate him for what he has, for what he does, and for what he has achieved. They're jealous because they can't live like he can, and when he shows off his money and just do his thing or whatever on the ground, they take personal offense to that because their positions in life don't reflect what it is he's showing and displaying on social media. You see? And in that very perception is evil eye, when they're looking at him with an intent of great malice. People who wish bodily harm onto another because of their success. Like a man who, doesn't have a girlfriend, can't get a girlfriend, and his best friend has a beautiful wife or girlfriend, and he sees his friend with that wife. He has evil eye towards his friend because he has what he desires, but he can't achieve or obtain what he desires. So he then projects his hatred onto his friend only because he has what he doesn't have. You see the asinine insanity in that shit, right? But this is a lot of people, and you have to understand it is the people who don't support you, by letting you know, by giving you props on what it is that you're doing. Like the people that are watching you, that are quiet, they're more than likely your haters. They're more than likely the people that really have great envy towards you, and when they see you, know that they're gazing at you with evil eye, and with evil eye comes negative energy. And with that negative energy, if it's not transmuted, or if you don't have a vibration that's high enough to deflect negative energy being constantly projected and shot at you, it kind of causes setbacks in your life, sort of like undesired situations and various inconveniences and just problematic things that occur in your life. Is not all about randomness, because you may be getting hit by this evil eye energy that's being projected to you by one or more people. Like that's where that comes from. Everything is spiritual. I don't like the term spiritual, but that's a whole nother topic, but I gotta use it for the sake of just reference and understanding and semantics or whatever. But everything is spiritual, and spirit is energy. So when you understand it like that, everything, your thoughts, your feelings, the actions, memories, everything is energy. It's all particles in space, moving. So with this understanding, that when an individual or more people, a group of people, are looking at one person with hatred, that is energy being sent that way. But it depends on the mental fortitude and the spiritual fortitude of that individual, which will determine how that negative energy will impact them, or if it'll just simply bounce off of them because they're vibrating at such a higher level, consciously and unconsciously. This is why some celebrities go crazy, because they can't handle all the attention. Attention is energy. So they're receiving a lot of good attention from their fans and people that actually care for them and support them, but they're also receiving a lot of attention from people that really absolutely hate their guts. You see? So it's important to take this in mind to understand that evil eye, especially like, social media in general, like people are really living their lives vicariously through others. And when they're doing that, they really kind of have a self-hatred. They hate their own life. So if you're doing something that another person cannot do, or they wish to do but simply lack the willpower to implement, then they will project their own insecurities and hatred onto you and make it seem as though you're the one that's wrong for you living your best life, doing what you love to do, you see, and just being who you are authentically. And keep in mind, the people, regardless if they're in your circle, your social group or whatever it is, your work environment, your family, wherever, if these people see you doing great things, achieving great feats, and just you just doing your thing, and they don't ever comment, they don't ever say anything to you, they don't ever acknowledge anything that you've done, especially if they're speaking to you face to face, they don't never fucking give you any sort of props for what you've done and are doing, then know that this person or these people are more than likely projectors of evil eye who have great envy towards you, and they look at you silently like an owl in the night, watching but not saying anything. It's a lot of people like that, and you have to be aware of that shit, because remember, surface level is irrelevant. The deepest level is the actual level. The inner is always the real. So never take superficial shit for take all superficial shit with a grain of salt. Don't ever look at it as if that is the truth. It's not. What's underneath is always the truth, not what is projected or put forth before you. So just keep all that in mind. By the end of this video, if you like it, if it's been informative, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it across social media, share it to your friends who are, doing their thing, that you see that, pretty much like you, focus, manifesting great things in your life, send it to them, and spread the awareness, man, because it's real out here. Like the people that you think is closest to you, they may more than likely be your worst enemy behind closed doors. So just always be aware. Never take the face value, serious. And also subscribe. Definitely subscribe. There will be more videos coming soon, so stay tuned by subscribing. And that's about it. Until next time, peace and guidance. I'm out.